Well, we've got the car handling and cornering like an absolute dream, but now it's time to beef up the performance, and we've got some super exciting modifications from the likes of XForce, BMC and GFB. Let's get to it. Very exciting part of the build this morning. James has been chipping away all morning, and you've got this standard exhaust uninstalled from the Golf R. Now the new one's looking absolutely awesome, and we've called in the guru from XForce himself. Matt, thanks for coming in, mate.
No problem.
Now for the people doing this at home, do you have any tips that might make this process a little bit easy for them?
So there's three things. One's an extra pair of hands.
Yep.
The second thing would be to undo the center shaft.
Yep.
And the third thing is the lower engine mount. So you need to undo that and let the engine rock forward. Give you some more room.
I mean, looking at the size difference between this cat and the new one, I mean, should go in a whole lot easier than this came out.
Yeah, it does.
Let's get to it, mate.
No problem. When you're fitting the rear muffler up and you're setting it up at the end with the tips, you have a slotted hole here. So it allows you to move the muffler left and right so that you get the tip centered. So this allows you to select whichever percentage that you want, 50%, 75, open.
While James is getting the blow-off valve sorted, we're going to throw the BMC high flow air filter in. Now this comes pre-oiled, so it's ready to go. It's an easy drop-in upgrade to any car. Well, we've just installed some super exciting performance parts to the Golf R behind me. We've got the full turbo back stainless steel XForce exhaust with their Varex muffler. We've got a BMC high flow drop-in air filter, and we've also got the epic Go Fast Bits diverter valve. But now it's time to take it to Ultra Tune Mascot, who are an authorised RacingLine dealer, and get a stage 2 engine tune and a DSG tune put on this, and see what we can turn this car into.
We're going to put some customer information in and associate it with this car, and what that means is when you come back to upgrade your tunes to stage 2 or 3, then that's done for free. So you only buy the tune once and you have the benefit of upgrading at any time.
The engine stage 2 is taking this from kind of 212, 220 kilowatts up to close to 280 kilowatts?
Yep. 287 is the figure that they say on the RacingLine website, and it's also boosted the newton meters up to 560.
That's crazy. And the DSG, so let me see if I can remember this right. The DSG tune is basically going to make the shift quicker and increase the clamping force of the clutch in the gearbox.
That's correct.
Awesome. And then
it also fixes up some issues where the car will switch back into its automatic selection mode, so you can stay in manual, play with the paddle shifters if you want, and just make it overall a much more fun car to drive.
Awesome. Well, the only thing left to do is get back in and go for a drive. So,
sounds good.
Shall we? Total different beast. This thing's off its head. It's fun to drive now compared to what it was. Tune's a game changer. Leon will love it. Leon's gonna love this. Well, we've just taken the Golf for a drive and it is an absolute animal. Mate, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Josh and the team here at Ultra Tune Mascot have transformed this car. But for now, let's head back to HQ. We've got a couple more bits and pieces to do before we give Leon the keys. We've got to do the brakes and a couple of other bits and pieces. If you want to find out more about this build or the products we've put on it, head to sparesbox.com.au.